Hello everyone, my name is Kania Ari Wiarni, and before we begin, let me start with a confession. So, I used to play out this scenario in my head like I was in the movie, but this time it's a horror movie starring me in the worst case scenario ever. Have you ever done that, everyone? Okay, there's a lot of you done that. Or you about to make decision, but you're imagining every single things that could go wrong, and you end up spending hours or even days thinking about it, and you stuck in a loop in your mind. Now, why do we overthink? It's actually our brain's mechanism. Our ancestors used the mechanism to defend themselves from dangers, those dangers like lions and tigers. But in today's world, those dangers aren't lions or tigers, but it's more like afraid of making judgment or afraid of making mistake. And the more we think about the what if scenario in our heads, the more our brain perceives it as important matters. And research shows that overthinking can harm our mental health. And a study from Michigan University shows that people who overthink too much tend to have a higher anxiety and depression. And the more time we spend our time to overthink is the more time we're not spending it in real life. So we may feel like we're problem solving, but actually cause more stress to our brains. Now, how do we stop? There's three ways you can do it yourself to stop yourself from overthinking. The first step, there's a technique called zooming out. You can view your problem from distance. You see your problem from third person perspective. In that way, you can see if your problem is important or not. Second is to take a deep breath, center yourself, and bring yourself to the present. You can snap it out yourself to back to the present. And lastly, you can set a time limit for about 10 or 15 minutes. And that way, you can take a small action. Even though it's not perfect and even though it's just a small step, you can just take it because action kills overthinking because it turns our thought into real progress. So, next time you find yourself overthinking, just stop, pause, zooming out, center yourself, bring back yourself to the present, and then take a small action. In that way, you can break free from overthinking. Thank you, everyone.